my Gavanan, and welcome to my channel. I'm Rachel Stewart, and today we're going to be doing a makeup tutorial for Arwen from Lord of the Rings. This is the Lord of the Rings movies, directed by Peter Jackson. I think there have been other ones or something, and there is a TV show coming out soon on Amazon, which will hopefully be awesome. But this is the ones that everybody knows, the movies everyone knows. And so, yeah, it's a very natural look. It's hard to tell necessarily if she's even wearing makeup except for the blush. Blush is very noticeable. But this one's going to be very simple and natural. And it's also a look that you can wear anytime too. It's not just a cosplay look. Like, this is just a very natural look. Right, so this is the finished look. So I hope you like it, and let's get started. Alright, we're going to start by using a primer. This is just a primer I got. It's e.l.f. brand. It's supposed to be illuminating, so hopefully that will help make my face a little bit more glowy. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that. This has a really nice like shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's very shimmery. Just perfect for an elf. Alright. Next, I'm going to take foundation and apply that all over my face. Alright, once you have all of your foundation on your face, then you're going to add concealer. Because elves have perfect skin, we're going to apply concealer to basically cover up any and all blemishes, and also under the eyes. So I'm just gonna put it under my eyes, and then just got kind of some redness on my cheeks that I want to cover up on my nose. My skin's doing pretty well today. Every time I say that, I break out. And then I'm going to use a sponge to blend the concealer. I normally use my fingers to blend my concealer because I just feel like I have better control over it, but I feel like it ends up being a bit more opaque when I use a sponge. And so since I really want my skin to look completely perfect for this look, I'm going to use the sponge. Alright, so once you have the concealer applied, you're going to just take a powder the same color as your skin. I'm using a packed powder. You can also use loose powder, it doesn't really matter. And just apply that all over your face to set everything and to give it a very matte, smooth, matte look, because her skin is very, very smooth looking. Alright, and then next we're going to start contouring. So Arwen has either a heart-shaped or an oval face. I'm really not sure which one it is, but I have a round face, so either way I need to really narrow my jawline. If you already have a face shape more similar to hers, then you'll be doing much less contouring. Generally you're just going to have to contour based on your face shape to get to her face shape. So what I'm doing, you may have to tweak a bit if you don't have a round face. So I'm going to take contouring powder and really, really, really contour my jawline. So I'm just going to apply it going down like this. You can see that's a very heavy line there, but I'm gonna blend it. Especially blend it downward, because you want, basically you want to get rid of this. You want your face to look much narrower here. And then just do the same thing on the other side. Alright, next you're going to narrow your nose, so just apply contouring powder to the sides of your nose. Don't go all the way down to here, you just want it on like the edge right here. And then apply a little bit right here, not too heavily. And then for your forehead, because for me, I want to narrow here, but up here's on her is wider, so I think she probably has a heart-shaped face, because generally the forehead's wider. I'm not really gonna contour up here at all, but you know, depending on your face shape, you may want to. Yeah, so that's about all the contouring I'm gonna actually do. And then I'm gonna highlight different parts of the face. So obviously under the eyes. Alright, and then next you're going to just highlight the top of your nose lightly and your forehead. I'm also going to highlight my chin a little. Alright, and then the last thing for contouring is I'm going to apply blush, which isn't so much part of contouring, but Arwen wears a lot of blush. She wears very, very heavy blush. So I'm going to take a slightly darker color of blush than I normally use. I think I'm gonna start with at least this one right here, which is very, very heavy and rich looking. And I might go over it with a slightly lighter tone. I'm just going to start high on the cheekbones, because the thing about elves is that their cheekbones are always very prominent. So I really want to make my cheekbones noticeable. And then I'm going to do the other side. Alright, and then I'm gonna, because it looks like her blush is a little bit more orangey than mine, mine's a little bit pinker, I'm gonna take sort of this like peach colored, oh gosh, this peach colored blush right here, and use that just very lightly on top of it, just to give it slightly more of an orangey tinge. It's also a little shimmery. So there we go, that's it for the blush and everything. And then I'm just gonna use this really big fluffy brush and just blend everything together. Alright, so next we're gonna work on the eye makeup. So I'm gonna apply a primer to my eyelids. And so Arwen looks like she's wearing very, very light eyeshadow, if she's wearing any at all, but I feel like in some of the pictures of her I can see like a slight pinkish tint to her eyelids, so I'm going to be using pink eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this colored eyeshadow, it's called Heather Rose, but it's a super old Mary Kay one. I don't know if they sell it anymore. But it's sort of like a dusty rose color. And I'm going to take that and just kind of lightly apply it to my crease. Focusing it on the outer corner. And then I'm going to drag it down onto my lid. The thing is, I have very similar eyelids to Arwen, where, you know, when her eyes are open you really can't see much of her eyeshadow, which that's also a problem I have, where you really can't see my eyeshadow very well. So it's difficult to see if she's wearing eyeshadow or not in the pictures, but it's also easy for me to replicate the look because I have similar shaped eyes. And then I'm going to take that same color on the other side and do the same thing. And then I'm going to just go over it with a lighter pink. This one, which is called Whisper Pink. Again, it's an old Mary Kay one, so I don't know if they sell it, but it's just a very, very pale pink. So it doesn't, you don't have to get the colors exact. I'm kind of just guessing about her look here, but then I'm just going to kind of go over all of it just to lighten it up a little bit and make it a little bit more sheer. Alright, and then I'm going to take that lighter pink into the inner corners, just highlight it a little bit, and up on the brow bone. I'm going to go pretty heavy on the brow bone to highlight that. Okay, and then we're going to go in with eyeliner. I'm going to use a pencil eyeliner. Mostly because I am really bad at liquid eyeliner, but also because her eyeliner is very light and not super noticeable. So you don't want that thick dark line that you get from a liquid eyeliner. So I'm just going to apply a black eyeliner very, very, very close to my eyelashes. And then I'm not going to apply it to my waterline, but I am going to lightly, very lightly apply it below on my lower lash line. And then the same thing on the other eye. Alright. I forgot to mention, this isn't exactly like a normal pencil eyeliner. It's very like creamy and oily kind of. So it's kind of somewhere between like a liquid and pencil. It's in pencil form, but it's a lot like, it goes on much smoother than a pencil usually does. Like it's more like oily, I guess. Feeling. It's sort of like a pen. Yeah, it says it's waterproof gel pencil. So it's more of a gel than a lot of the pencil ones are, where they're more solid. But you can use a more solid pencil. Just don't use liquid, basically. You can also use eyeshadow, black eyeshadow on a narrow brush to do it. If you're really careful to keep it from smudging. You don't want this to be smudged eyeliner. You want it to just be a very thin but sharp line. Alright, and then next we're going to curl our eyelashes and apply mascara. I'm just using a regular black mascara. Alright, and then I use this little brush. It's actually like a mascara sample brush. My mom used to be a Mary Kay consultant, so I think, yeah. So she had like a bunch of like these little sample things, and these are really great because you can just go back after your mascara and they will pick up all of the clumps. You can also do this with just like an old mascara brush. You know, after you empty out your mascara, just wash all of the excess off of the brush, and you can use it the same way. Alright, and then the very last thing is I'm going to spray it with a matte setting spray that will help keep the whole thing in place and very matte and smooth. Oh, and one more thing is the lipstick. I'm going to use this really matte light pink lipstick. And then I'm going to just dab it on a tissue because we don't want it to be too heavy. Alright, and there you go. That's the finished look. It's Arwen and Domil's makeup look. And of course, nothing is complete. No Arwen costume is truly complete without an even star necklace. Go. Alright, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. As always, please comment below if you have any tutorials that you would like to see for any hair, makeup, or costume piece or anything like that. Just make sure that you give enough information that I can find it if I don't know the show, book, or movie. If it's something that I've done, if it's like a like a show or book or movie, etc., that I've done on my channel before, then you know, you don't have to leave quite as much detail, because obviously I know the story, but just make sure you say like the character, who wore it, the name of the TV show, book, movie, even if it's one I've done before, because sometimes characters will have the same name in different things, and then like the scene that they wear it in, if, or the movie or the episode or whatever that they wear it in, unless the character is something the character always wears. Just, I need enough information that I could, if I don't know the story, I can find reference pictures with a Google search of whatever you said in your comment. And I will do my very best to do the tutorial for it. If I don't, please don't be offended. There's a lot of factors and reasons why I may not be able to do a certain tutorial, but I will do my best. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.